Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Dad Games Badly. We're back here today with some more NHL 23 and our Portland Wolves two ways to win Draft to Glory series. Now, we are moving quite along, and if you remember in the last episode, if you haven't seen it, I do recommend you check it. It's a short one. We got through it pretty quickly because the season was shit, but the draft was amazing. Let's take a look at these lines and see what we're doing here. Danny Bradley finally has a running mate. Gaspard Appel, you absolutely love to see. Where did we draft Gaspard out of? I don't even remember. The Q, obviously, with a name like Gaspard. Gortz is coming along slowly. Definitely not going to be anything. We probably screwed up his development by putting him in the A for as long as we did. Klotz, though, definitely very good. Outside of that, we've got Elliot the Italian here. So we've got, 5 players now. On offense, Cam Allen, Jalen Esch, Villain isn't ours, but Finlay is, and Blum is absolutely beautiful. We've got a couple different options. And in net, we're running Hildeby and Jones. Going to be giving Dag the shot, just running things down in the A. Definitely going to be a very, very good year for him. Can't wait to see what he does there. And then, of course, you've got people like Breland, Jennings got signed, Parker got signed, Kaminsky, Boden. Gustavs, are you ours? You are not. Artemer is not. And Isaiah Day is, but he's obviously not that good. So, not too worried. And on defense, Van Allen, Primo, Keeler, Toskala, Brigley, and McNamara. Everybody is ours down here. So we are slowly starting to sign more and more people in the offseason. But definitely what we did and getting a center was fantastic. So I think that's it. I do want to quickly, if I can, look at the awards. I don't remember. I don't think we looked at last year's Malkin, D'Angelo. Yeah, definitely didn't look at if D'Angelo won a Norris. Malkin winning the Bing, Zieler winning the Calder, Forsberg winning the Conn Smythe, Kochetkov winning the Vesna, Hart winning the Jennings, Masterson going to Peak. We've only had one Masterson, and it was Ulevi in 23-24. So as bad as we've been as a team, they haven't felt that bad for us. Forsberg went off this year. Love it. In the AHL, a player that we do have on our team this year. Yeah, it doesn't look like we got any luck last year, but that's okay. We'll get there eventually. So what I'd like to do, I've already done scouting. I'm just in my mind going over this. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this one here. Hope everybody is doing well today. Let's go ahead and just go straight to April. If we have a better record, I might stop it in January just to kind of look at stats, but I don't know. So 1-1-1 to start the season, and it looks like we beat Montreal here to go 2-1-1, 2-1-2, 4-1-2, 4-2-2. Okay. We still want to get a good draft picks team. We don't want to be that good. Okay, there we go. That's much better. 4-6-4. Finally won our first game, 2 in a row, and then end that against a loss in Toronto. Beat the Oilers for our 3rd win of the month, 4th win against Florida. Lose to New York, but if you didn't see, we did beat San Jose there, and Vancouver as well. So that's a pretty good month, 10-10-4. We are a 500 team. You know what we didn't do? I might as well get us to this Nashville game anyway. Actually, you know what? Let's just go to the end of the month here. And then we'll take a look at everything because, yeah, we're doing a hell of a lot better than I thought we would be. We are literally at 500, and we could not be any more 500 or less 500. if that's the case. So I want to see how good we are doing, like where we are overall wise. Bradley, Ash, and Appel. Love to see it. Ash is now an 89. 82, 77, 77. So our best our offense has ever been, but our defense and goaltending have both been better. That's fine. Definitely don't think we should be doing as well as we are. But I think that would be in turn to Danny. Appel's got 27 and 37, and they're both plus players this year. Osland is here. 22 points. 21 from Gortz. Klotz has 19. I mean, I can't hate on what's going on here. It's got to be these two, though. I mean, Hildeby. Hildeby has been fantastic for us, it looks like. Well, let's go ahead. We're not going to make any changes here. We can see the team is chugging along. I do think it will eventually just crash. Hopefully here in the new year. I just want to see a month of losses. As we have 3 wins on the month. Make that 3. 4. And a pity point in the shootout. Win against Ottawa. Win against Edmonton. Lose to Florida. Lose to New York. Holding grudges from when we beat them last time. Beat Winnipeg. Beat Vancouver. Lose to Buffalo. Lose to Colorado. Lose to Chicago and Philly. Beat San Jose, though. Lose to Vegas. Lose to Seattle. We are definitely a seller. We will continue simming this. Couple losses. Definitely not the worst in the league. But I'm still thinking bottom 5. 28, 33, and 8. Maybe. I don't know. 3, 4 wins this month. 5. And can we get a couple more here? We do. 6 and 7. 8. And 1 win to end the month. 77 points. Our best season so far. Let's see where that puts us in the league. Danley Bradley only with 76 points, though. So definitely needing somebody else on that line. Ty Voigt isn't it, so we do need a right winger. Eventually we will get there. All right, let's take a look at points-wise. Ducks are the league leaders. Second best team in the league is Toronto after missing the playoffs last year. Interesting. Islanders, Pens, Jersey, Florida, Boston, Minnesota, Carolina, Buffalo, Calgary, Winnipeg, St. Louis, Seattle, Edmonton, Vegas makes it, and that would be it. Portland at 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 puts us in the 5. I mean, I'd like to be here. I'd like to be a bit better. I'd like to be higher up where LA is, considering that both LA and San Jose have gotten high picks in the last 2 years. All right, nice to see, Danny. Appel kind of slowed down there. Still an 80 overall. Trying to see what it would have been. I mean, he played great. I'm not super concerned. I mean, Ash is now an 89. Klotz is now an 82. Gortz is still 78, but Gortz had 44 points. It's a pretty good year for him. Voigt had 34 on the first line. They only played 17 minutes a night. Cam Allen was a plus player this year. Honestly, I'm not too upset. Yeah. So basically our top 4 forwards and defensemen were really good. I guess goaltending? Goaltending couldn't have been that bad, if that's the case. Goalies, yeah, Hildeby was fantastic. He kept those numbers the whole year. I do want to just check in on the Calder race and see where we stand. I mean, it would go to Zach Benson in my mind, but Huberdeau with 55 points wins it. Kind of wish Appel had a better season. No, Osland had a really good season as a rookie, too. Yeah, both snipers. Interesting. Aiden Froats, remember that name. Alright, so this team wasn't as good as they could have been, but they were definitely better than they had been, so top 5. And the Huskies, second in their division, 122 points and 104 is second place. That's kind of ridiculous, but hey, what are you going to do? Alright, against the Rochester Americans, you'll love to see it. Let's go ahead and just go through this. Ray Jennings is a point. Toskala has 2. Breland has 3 in 3 games. Are we going to get swept again? Apparently we are. So it was a short playoff for the Huskies. That's okay, though. We weren't really expecting much. A lot of them are still pretty young and rookies, so maybe in the next year or two we start adding more and more players, because there are still a lot of plugs on that team. Vegas wins their first ever Stanley Cup, and Utica wins a Calder. Congratulations to both teams. 100 million even on the salary cap, so that means they're going to spend more money. And we jump from 5 to 2, folks. That is fantastic. Montreal goes 6-1, and then everybody else drops. So, you know, it's kind of nice. We've used some retired players. Malkin, O'Reilly, Kuzi, Kreider, Jenner, Marchessault, Kane. Nice to see that Marchessault got another deal. Gordy and Browner retire. And Annette, we know nobody's set to retire. Ryan O'Reilly is now a coach. And just taking a quick look to see if we lose anybody. We did not. We are going to look at look at the draft class. Of course. Of course. I mean, he's a left winger, so. Kokkonen. I mean, I gotta take a look, right? Oh, don't be nervous. Bramo? What's your place on, my dude? Offensive defenseman. I mean, we gotta ask, right? So he is not the guy we're looking for. That's okay. Manny Severson, though, NHL ready. I mean, he's just going to be an absolute stud. I mean, he just screams playmaker to me. 3 years out. Two years out for DeRosier. Confirmed 2 AD. I don't hate. But again, like, why would I go for a guy that's going to be 3 years out when I could get a guy who's NHL ready? Yeah, none of these guys are really like, oh, pick me, I'm going to be just as amazing. So what that means for us is looking down in this area. Yeah, your defensive defenseman, 2 years out, though. That's not bad. Medium top 6, 3 years out for Takashi. Not not right, not terrible. Meh. Another Ramo. He's got defensive zone play. He might be a two-way defenseman. Let's go and talk about your play style, Ramo. I know we talked to your countrymen. We are looking for defensemen, so like if you're a two-way defenseman, we're most likely going to sign you. You are a two-way. What's your ETA? A few seasons, that's okay. And Ramo, what's your biggest weakness, my guy? Weaknesses. It's going to be physicality. Okay. I mean, that just means his skating's not his worst stat. And I definitely think somebody like a Ramo here is going to be a solid pickup even over Takashi. As good Takashi's going to be. Like, he's a two-way forward who's got goal scoring and offensive instincts as his strengths. No, you're just gonna be too shit. Oh my goodness. Matthias Martinson? There's no way he's going to be available in the next round, but damn, he's going to be a good goalie. DePenta? Can't skate, but that's alright. Let's see if there's anybody here that's super... Could be something good, but hasn't really... I was going to say... All the elites. 5 years out at 19. I mean, this guy right here. Bjorn Greffy. He is not going to be good. Now, who's the other one that we really liked? Oh, it was a starter. Sarajeimo. And, I mean, possibly... I don't know about you. We already know about you. Eh. I mean, there's some decent people here. Even before we start getting into the lows. You know what? I think I'm ready for this draft. The first few rounds, anyway. Let's quickly look at awards before I forget. Congratulations, Vegas. Beating Carolina in the finals. Aho, Drysdale winning his second in 4 years, Norris. Aho, Calder going to Huberdeau. Conn Smythe going to Stone. Vesna going to Vanacek. Wolf getting the Jennings. Finley winning the Masterson. So as the last, it took 5 years for us to get another one. Finlay, fantastic. Spooner, Barkov, Aho, McKinnon, beautiful. And in the AHL anything, Dag winning the best goaltender of the year. See how I'm a little less concerned? I'm sorry. Let's just get out of here for a second. Mr. Dag. Esh is now low franchise? Let's go. Let's go. Dag is still 78. What was this season like? Those are legit numbers. 11 shutouts? Dude, no wonder he won best goalie. Get out of here. Let's go. He's going to grow so much this summer. Contracts. Sorry, I almost ran away. I got to double check, man. Who is expiring? All expiring. Klotz. Probably needs a new deal. What can I offer you at 3425? 3425 times 0.85. 2925 I could probably get away with. Bordelot and Evangelista are gone. Gortz is going to need a new deal, but... times 0.5. 4275. I mean, I'm not. He was our first ever draft pick. I'm not just gonna let him walk, and I'm not gonna screw him over. Elliott, the Italian, he's gonna need a new deal. I'm just gonna give him that. And I think that's everybody, except goalies. Dag needs a new deal. Dude, is that all you want? Let's go. And both Hildeby and Jones are gone, so it'll be Claxon and Schultz coming in, and then we'll need to find somebody else in the draft, hopefully. So let's go ahead and get into this, now that we've decided what we're going to do. Absolutely beautiful. They're going to sim their pick. They take Nichushkin, who's an absolute beauty. I mean, can you say two-way? However, we have already decided on Manny Severson from Valdor. Yeah, because we can't get you because you're confirmed. And Hagelin, yeah, you're definitely a playmaker. So we're going to take Manny Severson, snag him here. He's a 78, absolute beauty. You love to see it. He can skate, he can shoot, he's got everything. And physicality, yeah, is weak, but again, not too bad. Alright, let's sim a pick. Or let's sim to pick 38, apparently. Apparently somebody wanted to make us a trade. Takashi just went, so that means we're not going to be able to get him. I just want to go back up here to Nichushkin, Severson, Hagelin was a... yeah. And then we're looking down at Kulikov is a 66, Ehrhoff 64, DeRosier was a 74, and he would have been a good 71 rather. Not seeing anybody else here. That stands out as a yes, we should have done it. I mean, yeah, Phaneuf would have been great too. Alright, let's make a pick. We already know who we're going after here. 44 plus 33 would be 77. I just want to make sure that the other guy we're looking at is... was it Martinson? Yeah, he's going to be really good too, damn. We were looking at who? Subban. Yeah, so I've got the next few rounds kind of sorted out. So let's go Raimo Nieminen out of Finland. He is a 62, medium 4. You love to see it. Go to pick 71 because apparently I can't do math. We are going after Gavin Subban out of the U.S. Central. He is a medium 6. Not great. We are going to be snagging this goaltender. I just want to make sure if 104 plus 33 is 137. I might be able to get somebody else in between this guy. Okay. So you're both low 6s. I'm not really interested in you might be, you might be, you might be. I mean, Leonardo Bear. You're nope. I mean, we're just going for Brian Blanchard here, right? I think that's what we're looking at. Let's go forwards. I don't think there's that many. Yeah. Isaac Douglas. Jorge Holmes. Offensive career type protection. He might be, and he's only 3 years out at 20. Okay, Jorge Holmes over Douglas. Kravchenko. Put all skaters. Come on. It's between these two. So Holmes, fairly good. Magic hands, spark protection, offense grading. I'm worried that he is not. I'm just worried he's not anybody. So we are going to go for Bryant Blanchard here. Medium 6, that's okay. 137. I'm going to make my pick here because we already know who it's going to be. Let's check out parent real quickly. Yeah, no. There, Hymo. He is a medium elite. You love it. I do want to go back here quickly and just scroll through. Douglas was a 60, medium 9 though. Kravchenko. Was that his name? No. Wolf was a medium elite, offensive defenseman, I knew it. Nylander was a playmaker, Wild. Jacuzzi? Damn. Finley. Hoffman, Boschman, Ross, Richard, Shelley, Aegon, Hope, Bobliov, Bernstrom, Sarajeimo. I mean, I'm not upset with who we picked, so. Alright, what are we dealing with here? Easton Calico. Kind of feel like you're an offensive defenseman, dude. Low elite here. Goal scoring, shot utilization, no. Confidence. He is bad. Yeah, Nathan Gainey or not. When in doubt, take the goalie. Back-to-back goalies, medium starter. And in round number 7, we don't have anybody that we need to trade away. So it is literally going to be whomever we think fits the bill. So Calico, we decided, doesn't fit the bill. Cashman, no. Bergevin? No, you're the one that's really bad. Just trying to see if there's anything. Stefan Talbot. Let's go. He's 15. He wasn't going to get drafted this year. Would have been in the draft next year. He is a low bottom 6, though. So we didn't snag anybody, but we tried. Not a bad draft out, actually. Pretty happy with that. I mean, yeah, pretty happy with that. First 3 picks, just off the board. Love it. And we head into the re-sign phase. We've got some scouts with expiring contracts I'm going to have to deal with. We got some RFAs that I need to deal with. Klotz does resign. The Italian resigns. Dag resigns. Gortz resigns. So the big names are back with us. We are going to end this one here, folks. We are definitely starting to grow. We're definitely going to become a better team very, very soon. I just want to make sure we have the pieces in place to support what we have because not everybody is ready for this league. So until next time, folks, thanks for coming and hanging out. Much love, fam. Bye-bye.